Think about the last time you truly felt somewhere else. Not just looking at a picture, not just playing a game on a flat monitor, but actually there. For years, virtual reality has been the next big thing that never quite arrived for the average person. It was too heavy, too blurry, or too expensive. We've been strapping bricks to our faces and calling it the future. But right now, as we sit here in 2026, the walls are finally coming down. The whispers from Meta's reality labs are no longer just rumors. They are a declaration of war. We are looking at a device that doesn't just replace your Quest 3. It is designed to replace your laptop, your TV, and maybe even your smartphone. This is the Meta Quest 4. And if you think you know what VR is, prepare to have your entire reality rewritten. If you're currently on the fence about buying a headset, or if you're a Quest 3 owner wondering if you should hold out, you need to listen closely. Because the jump we're about to discuss isn't a small step. It's a leap across a canyon. We are diving into the radical puck architecture that offloads the weight from your face, the ultra-sharp micro-LED panels that finally match the Apple Vision Pro, and the AI-integrated OS that knows what you want before you do. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you will realize that the Meta Quest we once knew is dead, and something much more powerful has taken its place. The story of the Quest 4 begins with a problem that has plagued VR since the beginning. Wait. We've all felt it, the goggle face, the neck strain after an hour of gaming. Mark Zuckerberg and his team realized that to win the world over, the headset had to disappear. The leaks for the Quest 4 point to a design revolution codenamed Project Puffin. For the first time, Meta is separating the brain from the eyes. Imagine a headset that weighs less than half of what you're used to. How? By moving the battery and the heavy processing chips into a small, sleek compute puck that sits in your pocket or clips to your belt. This changes everything. It means the part on your face is just a set of high-end optics and sensors. It's light, it's breathable, and it's something you could realistically wear for an 8-hour workday. But what good is a lightweight headset if the image looks like a screen from 2015? This is where the Quest 4 draws blood. For the last 2 years, Apple has held the crown for visual fidelity with their Vision Pro. But that crown is slipping. The Quest 4 is rumored to be abandoning the standard LCD panels for custom-tuned micro-OLED displays with super pancake optics. We are talking about 4K resolution per eye. We are talking about blacks so deep they look like an infinite void, and colors so vibrant they make real life look dull. But here is the kicker. Apple charges $3,500 for that experience. Meta is aiming to give it to you for under $800. They aren't just competing on specs, they are competing on accessibility. They want the people's spatial computer to be so good that the pro versions from competitors feel like an overpriced luxury. Let's talk about the heart of this machine. The Snapdragon XR2 Gen 3. This isn't just a faster processor. It's a dedicated AI powerhouse. We've heard the term AI thrown around until it's lost all meaning. But in the Quest 4, it is the secret sauce. The headset features a dedicated neural processing unit that handles dynamic foveated rendering. This means the Quest 4 uses eye tracking to see exactly where your pupil is focused. It then pours every ounce of its graphical power into that tiny spot, while blurring the edges where you aren't looking. The result? Graphics that look like they're running on a